What is up, guys? In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how I made more progress in my aesthetic and strength gains in the last 6 months than the 5 years preceding. In my transformation, I went from this to this. And what you saw before, my skinny fat physique, I was doing all the right things. I was going to the gym 5-6 days a week. I was hitting every muscle group. I was training as hard as I could, but I wasn't seeing any result. And I'm gonna tell you exactly the changes that I made to break out of my plateau, beat my genetics, and reach a new level. And it's super counterintuitive. It's not things that you would think. And it actually kind of transformed how I look at working out and how I look at training my clients now today. So to just get straight into it, the first thing that I did is I switched from bro splits to full body weightlifting. So in a bro split program, and chances are you're probably doing a bro split now, Monday is chest day, Tuesday is back and bicep day, Wednesday is leg day, Thursday is shoulders and triceps day, and the fifth day is like Friday is like arms and biceps and triceps and abs. I don't know. It's all split up by muscle groups. And you would think, yeah, I should just slam one muscle group each day and get all of it out and then hit it the next week, right? But no, bro splits are not the way to go. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Your body, each muscle group can only benefit from 6 sets in one session. So let's say you're doing a chest day. Let's say you have 5 different chest workouts, 3 sets each, that's 15 sets in total. But your chest, if you are natural, meaning you're not taking any performance enhancers or steroids, you can only benefit from 6 sets of a chest workout in one given day, okay? So if you're doing 15 sets of chest workouts on your chest day, 9 of those 15 sets are complete junk, wasted time, wasted volume, fucking up your recovery. So only 6 of those sets actually does something, okay? So that's the first negative of a bro split. Now, you hit chest on Monday. You don't hit it again on Wednesday once your chest is fully recovered. It takes 48 hours for a muscle group to fully recover. You wait not until Thursday, not until Friday, not until Saturday, all the way until next Monday to hit your chest again. You're only hitting chest once a week when it was ready 48 hours later. And this is the same dynamic for all the other muscle groups in a bro split. Legs, same thing. You're hitting it on Wednesday, you're waiting all the way again to hit it again. So bro splits, the thing you're probably doing right now, is really bad for your gains. Hitting each muscle group once a week is not enough. So what should you do instead? I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. You need to do full body weightlifting instead. So what full body weightlifting is you hit every single muscle group every single day, but only 3 days a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday are your workout days. On Monday, you hit chest, shoulders, triceps, biceps, legs, and back. 1 exercise for each, that's it. So Monday, you hit every exercise, 48 hours go by. On Wednesday, you hit all those muscle groups again. Friday, you hit all those muscle groups again. You've hit your chest 3 fucking times now instead of 1 time on the bro split. That is what makes full body so good. You get literally 3 times the volume. And let's be honest, most of us are just interested in growing the muscles. Muscle growth and hypertrophy is primarily influenced by the amount of volume, so the frequency of how much you hit each muscle group. So full body is the way to go. Get the fuck off your bro split program. I'm telling you, you are leaving so many gains on the table. So that's the first thing. Full body weightlifting, not bro splits. The second thing, and I kind of touched on it already there, is working out less. In a bro split, you're going to the gym 5-6 days a week. In a full body, I hope you caught it, we're only working out 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's it. Yes, I went from 6 days a week of bro splits to 3 days a week of full body. And at first I hated it because I was like, man, I'm used to being at the gym all the time. Like, I'm not working out as much. I'm not working hard anymore. Like, I'm gonna get soft. I'm gonna lose all my muscle. No, it's the exact fucking opposite. You have to realize when we work out in the gym, we are tearing our muscles down. The real growth doesn't happen in the gym. It happens when you're recovering. So you need to give your body ample amount of time to recover. So you have a Tuesday break in between Monday and Wednesday, you have a Thursday break, and then you have a Saturday, Sunday. So now 2 things are going on. We're hitting each muscle group 3 times like we talked about, right? But now we're also getting recovery in between each of those sessions. So full body and then only 3 days a week, 4 days a week maximum. Don't go higher than 4 days a week. I'm not super into like bodybuilding and stuff, but if you look at like Chris Bumstead, who's like Mr. Olympia, all the biggest bodybuilders, like even people blasting steroids, they only work out 4 days a week. So, if you're working out 5, 6 days a week, I'm telling you, you're overdoing it. Even if you're, working out super hard, even if you're diligent, I'm telling you 3 days a week is the way to go. I have seen so much transformation in my body. You saw the transformation I showed you, and my clients even. I have so many clients who come to me kind of in the same spot I was at. They want it so bad. They're like, Z, I go to the gym all the time. I'm like constantly trying to get like the best lift. I still can't gain any muscle. I'm like, all right, we're gonna go from 6 days a week to 3 days a week. They're like, fuck you, I don't wanna do that. I'm like, trust me. 6 months go by and they're like, holy shit, I didn't know I could lift this much. I didn't know I could get out of this plateau. So full body, 3 days a week. And then the next thing, I have it on my phone because I suck at remembering things, is increase weight and go to failure. So very often I see people in the gym, both clients and just like random people I'm observing, they are not training hard enough. I want you to understand something very, very simply. Your muscles don't care if you go to the gym every day after work, if you walk into the weightlifting session and you skip dinner with your family to go to the gym and you take a hour off of work to go. Your muscles don't care about your commitment to the gym and how frequently you go. Your muscles are objective. They don't care about any other context other than, is this muscle being pushed to a point where it is forced to grow? It's literally an evolutionary thing. Your muscle only grows when it goes, holy shit, this human thing keeps like working my bicep so much. I need to grow in order to accommodate. He keeps lifting this fucking weight all the time. I need to grow in order for us to keep doing this. It's literally evolution. It's like those birds that used to be on the islands that they needed a certain type of beak to get into that tree. So they grew like a long beak over time. Our muscles are the same. You have to teach your body like, hey, dumbass, I'm gonna keep lifting this amount. You need to grow as a result. You need to show your body, this is the stimulus that I'm going to give you repeatedly and repeatedly. You better grow to accommodate that. So what does that mean in like simple terms? Lift to failure. Lift more than you did last time. Progressive overload, lifting with 2 to 3 reps left in the tank. Science says that if you don't lift close enough to failure, so 2 to 3 reps left in the tank, that is a wasted set. It did nothing for you. That's why, like, not to get on too much of a tangent, but Pilates workouts are kind of bullshit for gaining muscle, because you might lift like a dumbbell like this like 100 times, your arms are burning, and then you stop, but you still had like 50 reps in you. Like, you didn't go close to failure. That's why weightlifting is so supreme, because you can just increase the weight and then do 10 reps and you have an objective idea of like, my arm just simply can't lift anymore. And then that's failure. And you'll go home, eat protein, and your muscles will grow as a result. So lift close to failure. And the last thing is, this is the most important one. I saved the most important for last. It's gonna sound super simple, but no one does it. Literally 95% of people don't do it. It's write your workouts down. Write how many reps and sets you did after every single workout. Why is this important? Because of what I just said. Progressive overload, lifting more than you did previous, is the #1 driver for muscle gain. How can you lift more than you did last time if you can't remember how much you did last time? Because let's say you did a bench press on the dumbbells for 10 reps of 80 pounds. If you are like close to your limit there, 11 reps, so one more rep, is considered a win. That's considered progressive overload. But no one thinks that minuscule, and you will only remember that small win if you write it down. So I use an app for my coaching program where we track all of the data, where you literally write it down in the app, like next to the workout that you do. And then the next week, when you're in the app again doing the workout, you see what you did last time. So I'm like, oh, I did 10 reps for 80 pounds. I need to do 11 reps this time. So you need to get an app like that. Either join my coaching program and I'll give it to you for free, it's part of the program, or at least write it down in a notebook for yourself, or download an app that's similar. But whatever the case, you need to start tracking your workouts. Like, I, again, have had so many clients I've worked with who have been super dialed on everything, but they just never track their workouts. We start tracking their workouts. When I say tracking workouts, I literally mean just writing down how many reps and sets you do each time. We start doing that. 6 months later, they break through plateaus they didn't even realize, because they used to just get stuck at the same weight and they'd walk into the gym and do the same weight again and the same weight again. And they think they're improving, but they don't remember how much they lifted last time. But now that we had an objective amount, I could say, oh dude, you did 12 reps last time, just do 13, then just do 14, then just do 15. And it seems stupid and small at that time, but if you play it out over the long run, literally do the math, 1 rep every week for 52 weeks. In 1 year, you just fucking did 52 more reps of an exercise. That's like doubling your strength. Like, imagine the growth that could come if you just had an objective idea of how many reps you were doing last time. So that was my last tip towards how I broke through my plateau and how I have taken clients to break through their plateaus as well. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, shoot me a like, and then also feel free to book a consultation call with me if you're interested in coaching. I run a one-on-one fitness and nutrition coaching program called Prime Coaching, and I help people pretty much get into the best shape of their life, their prime, without living in the gym, doing any crazy diets, without, unsustainable plans. Everything is super realistic. Our niche is busy professionals. So it is literally part of my guiding compass for the program, for the program to give you results, but be realistic. If that's something you're interested in, use the link below. Look at my Instagram below. I post a lot more about the coaching program there, but yeah, I hope you found a lot of value in this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.